welcome to Gardening Mindfully. I'm Zenith and I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today, I decided to accept the challenge, the 2022 Single Seed Challenge. The Single Seed Challenge was started by Scott Head. Scott is a fellow YouTuber. His channel is Black Gumbo and he gardens in Zone 9A. The premise of the Single Seed Challenge is to challenge yourself as a gardener or a beginner gardener to plant one seed, just a single seed, nurture that seed until its full maturity. Now, it can be any seed you like. It can be a perennial or it can be an annual. It can be an edible or an ornamental, any seed that you choose. Now, we know as gardeners how difficult it can be to decide on a plant, let alone one single seed. So that's going to be a challenge for all of us, which is a part of the fun. Just to think that you'll choose one seed, you'll follow that seed, watch it germinate, and then watch it to full maturity. If it's a vegetable, just watch it until it fruits, or if it's a flower, just watch it until it blooms all the way on through the end of its bloom cycle. So I chose a selection, a very small selection of ornamentals and edibles from which to choose my single seed. Here are the edibles from which I will choose my single seed. So I have radish, eggplant, lettuce, beans, watermelon, and cantaloupe. Now, which one will it be? Will I go with an edible or will I choose an ornamental? Look how beautiful these are. Look at those vibrant colors. The yellow alyssum, California poppy, Rebecca, hollyhock, wow, Canterbury bells, columbine. Which one will I choose? And for my single seed, I chose, ta-da, the Black Beauty eggplant. The eggplant is a favorite vegetable of mine, partly because when I was growing up, my dad always had eggplant. He always grew eggplant. Now, one thing to remember about the single seed challenge is that we're planting just one single seed and there is a lot riding on that seed. If that seed does not germinate, we'll need to start the process over. So this seed packet actually is from 2021. See, it was packaged for 2021 and we're in 2022. So there's a lot riding on this seed. If this one seed does not germinate, I will need to restart the process. So I'm hoping that it will germinate. Now, Scott has a lot more information in a video that goes into great detail about the single seed challenge. I will add a link to that video in the description box below. So I'm getting my single seed. See if I can get a big one. I'm getting one seed. Putting the rest back in the packet. And I will get my little dibber to make the hole in the soil. And right in the middle. I get my single seed. And I'll just drop the seed. I should be able to see the seed. There's our single seed. Right there. That's our single seed. We hope it germinates. So our seed is covered. I know the soil is already moistened, but I'll go ahead and I'll just spritz it with some water. Fantastic. Next, I'll tape it up and then I'll put it outside. This is the winter sowing method. So our seed is ready to go outside. I went ahead and I used Scotch tape because that's the only tape that I have. I'm not sure how durable that will be, so I may need to retape. However, I did put today's date and I wrote on there the single seed challenge, and then I'll just go ahead and put it outside. Based on the seed packet, the seed should germinate in about 14 days. So I'll let you know how that's going. About 14 days, I'll look to see if it has germinated. Hopefully it does. At the end of the challenge, we're hoping to have beautiful, beautiful Black Beauty eggplants. And the eggplant is very nutritious. It's loaded with vitamins A and vitamin C. And it's just a joy to use them in casseroles. I love eggplant parmesan. They can also be enjoyed fried. So the single seed challenge is not a competition. It's just that. It's just a challenge to ourselves to find the beauty in one single seed, to plant one seed and to follow it all the way to maturity. It could be an eggplant, it could be a cantaloupe, it could be a Rebecca, whatever you decide to plant. Won't you join me in the single seed challenge and challenge yourself? There's a lot more information in Scott's video, and I'll go ahead and add that link as I mentioned in the description box below. I hope you find this very enjoyable, and I hope you also follow along and watch our seeds progress. And please subscribe to Gardening Mindfully. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.